get this intro out. Y'all deal with me. We over here on YouTube now. I want to thank the YouTube family for tapping in. I want to thank y'all for sharing the show. For the ones that's come over from TikTok over here to YouTube, I thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm still waiting on you to get at me so I can bring you on the show because you are greatness. You were made in God's unique like being. I need you to understand that. I need you to believe that. I need y'all to get the double tapping this screen over here on TikTok, and we're gonna rock it on out. We're gonna rock it on out. And y'all already see the title of today's show. Y'all see the title of today's show. So I gotta pay for love. And I know everybody's like, what is he talking about? I gotta pay for love. I'm talking about how us brothers feel out here. And I'm talking to the goddesses, and I need you to understand that this is coming from my heart. Why does it seem that there is no grace for the man? None whatsoever. Why does this seem to be hugged, loved, adored, and respected? It all lines up with my bank account. Do you goddesses, do you ladies, do you women, whatever you consider yourself to be, a year of lifelong stripper, thoughts, whatever y'all at, whatever y'all calling yourself now? I don't want to disrespect you in no way, shape, or form. I just want to ask you this question, and I really wanted to register in your head how it feels and how it looks out here from a man's point of view. I have to buy my love. I have to buy being worthy for a hug. I have to buy my way into being respected in any shape or form. You got so many stepfathers out here that get done wrong. Why? Why? One thing about my shows is they will always be founded on truth. They will not be founded on your opinion, what you chose to go through. So if you choose as a goddess or whoever to put something miserable in the comments, you need to work on you. If you feel pressed to put something miserable in the comments, that's a hit dog hollering. But I need the women to understand that when you look at TV or anything and just out in the general public, and you look at the weather of the mind state of what it looks to be like, most of the women, they can't love a man that doesn't have a certain amount of money. He's not worth the boom boom room being turned up because he don't make a certain amount of money. It seems like as long as a brother got money, he can have each and every one of y'all. If a brother out here was a trillionaire like these sheiks and different things like that, he could marry all of y'all. And y'all will go online and fight people talking about how it's okay. Purposely implanted cultural confusion on both sides. Man, I love that comment. Thank you so much, Kimberlite. And I love that name, Goddess. I am following you. And I most definitely want to pin that in the comments. Purposely implanted cultural confusion on both sides. So now that we know this and we have this knowledge that the Goddess has given to us on your level of thinking, how does that make you feel? That this was put there to tear you down, not to build you up. And how do you think it makes the brothers feel that you ladies have just accepted it? It's okay. It's okay for my man to go stand on. No, you didn't use my word, bamboozled. That's my word. I like that. It's okay. I have a bamboozled mind state. We agree on that. It was put there to tear the family apart. But just because they giving them the bag and got them in the limelight and got them looking like this and got them looking like that, that's the route I'm going to go. That's where I'm going to give my support. I'm not going to speak against it because there's a way you can apply pressure out of love, non-radical movement. That's what I'm all about. There's no reason that the goddesses that understand that this was implanted, that you would allow us as Black people, the melanated ones, to be represented by such a new word I got, hold'em. Because that's what it is, hold'em. I don't care how much money you getting, it's hold'em. You are holding your body out. Everywhere you go, you half naked, you this, you that, you're just selling yourself short. And then when I do most of these shows, really all of the shows I do, is to inspire the ones that are my age to stop showing that to the young life as an example in a great light. This is not how we should be moving as a people at all. There's no way that me as a man that I would ever think, a black man, a melanated man, thank you so much for the roses, that I would ever think that I would wake up and think I have to make a certain amount of money and buy a certain amount of designer, drive a certain kind of car just for a woman to want to love me, to be there with me through the rainy days, through the storms, all these different things. And all she brings to the table is poo nanny. That's it. And yeah, I got a potty mouth. I'm taking it there. I never thought I would wake up a day that women were so frustrated with men that they would go run to a rose. That the roses that your man would bring to you are the tulips or the daisies, the flowers, because a real man does those things naturally. One thing about a real man, you don't have to ask him for a lot of the things that you women are thinking that you need. See, the Most High put the greatness in the man to know how to take care of a woman's needs, and put the greatness in the woman to know how to take care of a man's needs. So we don't waste conversation on what we need. We're taking care of what we need. So now we can relax and we can run the bag up together as we fall deeper in love, and we can have everything. So I'm asking you ladies, all the ones that are in here, please, the ones of you that are not agreeing with me, because I see the goddesses that are agreeing with me, but I need some of you, and y'all may get mad at me, but I'm going to ask for it. I need some of you hoes to speak up. And I say that respectably. I need some of you hoes to explain to me so I can explain to the young men out here the type of women that y'all choosing to be, and a reason not to be with them, and give them a reason why you are like that. I never hear y'all speak up on why y'all are choosing to down the greatest thing that has been given to you, which is a man. Because a real man understands the greatest thing that could ever be given to him other than life is that woman. We just listened to the song, Can You Stand the Rain? When we think about the old love music and the words that it was saying, it had nothing to do with money. You can see when we as a people allowed even the music that we listen to go from love to lust. Come on, ladies. I'm applying pressure today, and this is coming from my heart, but I got to do it. The Most High said you got to do it, Moon Rock. This is what you for. This is your purpose. You got to do it. Ladies, ladies, ladies. So I got to pay for love. Answer that question. Answer to me, why do I have to pay for your love? You don't think these brothers is tired of being on the streets? You don't think these brothers is tired of going back and forth to jail? See, I want to put you in a different mind state. Do you think these men really like going back to jail? But one thing they know, if they don't go get this money any certain kind of way, they won't even receive love. They won't even receive care. And you making the big bag out here hoeing just to turn around and want a man to want to marry you. Make it make sense. Let's have an adult conversation. That's another thing about this platform. We're going to have adult conversations. It's going to be a whole lot of hit dogs hollering up in here. There's going to be a day where I talk about what men can do greater, but today is about you ladies. So I'm an energy person. I'm an empath person. I feel like it's somebody in this lobby right now that's like, well, why he just talking about the ladies? Because today is your day. You special. You special. We're going to give you all this, what's called tough love, because us men want to love you. We want to care for you. We want to be there for you in any way, shape, or form, because we know how greatness you are in our life. We know how much more successful we will be with a lady like you, a goddess like you in our life. We know we won't have to worry about being lonely, down and out, and depressed or nothing, because we've got this great gift given to us by the Most High called a woman. And look what y'all do to us. Y'all make us have to work 15, 16 hours a day, beating up our body for the ones that are not doing anything illegal. Your man's barely at home. And when he come home, sometimes you ain't even made nothing to eat. And you think that that's okay because TV told you it was okay. Because Cardi B told you it was okay just to have a big booty and not know how to cook. Hello? You got these brothers out standing on corners. You got these brothers out here sliding to get to the bag just so they can have a woman on their side. What is really on my side for real if I got to go stand on the corner and put my life on the line? If I got to go put myself in the position to be locked up for the rest of my life? That's not a woman standing beside me. That's a trick. That's a clown. That's a fool. And there's no reason that a man should even think that he would accept that. But like the goddess said, we have been bamboozled on both sides. It's time that we learn to be by ourselves so we can heal and understand what we are supposed to be doing here. So many of the men and the women are missing the assignment. We're not supposed to be out here fighting over what man put there for both of us to fight one another. Do you see the separation? We're not supposed to be having shows that is just based on why child support needs to enforce even more, like every black man out here or every man out here is a deadbeat. These are the conversations that y'all want to talk about. I need the women to look at how much pressure is being applied to something that was put here to love you unconditionally, to protect you unconditionally. Not put up with the conditions that you brought because you want your legs all open like a TV antenna because it pays the bills. It gets you a Benz. It gets you a Cullinan. It gets you a Gucci bag. Have you ever thought about all these things that cost so much money? Are they a necessity? Is that the best purse you can carry? Because that man went out and worked 16 hours. That man went and stood on the corner for 16 hours. That man been in and out of jail showing you that he will love you through everything and do whatever he needs to do to make sure that you happy. And the only reason that you are showing what you call love is because of the money, not the person, not the being, not the God, not the warrior. Thank you. Renika Rain is in the building. Decenter ourselves from what the music industry in Hollywood says what love is. Say that, goddess. Say that, goddess. I am pinning that in the comments. Decenter ourselves from what the music industry and Hollywood says love is. Have we forgot what love is, as if it was not etched in us? As a child, you know nothing but love, 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 love. It don't matter what your mother or your father or your guardian is into. You don't understand and ain't trying to understand none of that. You know that it is someone there that is going to care for you. When will a man be able to feel that way without having a certain amount of money in his pocket, without driving a certain kind of level of car, without working at a certain level of a job? When are you going to love me? Because God loves me enough to grant me with another day and bless me with a grand rising with this beautiful gift of life. You can't love me for that. You cannot love me for that. For the single women that don't have no children, how can you ignore the cries of the children out here that want a better example? They want a greater example. They don't want an example of how to be successful and being a hoe and a trick. And such an embarrassment to one of the greatest things put on this earth, which is the melanated brothers and sisters. You got the melanated sisters that'll get mad. What's up with it, Gavin? Thank you for tapping in, my brother. You are greatness. Thank you for waking up today. You got the melanated sisters out here mad when the melanated man is tired of the misery and all the hood shit that you want to push a brother through in order for him to get your love. He got to have this many bodies. He got to catch fades all the time. He got to be on the block. He got to be, that don't make you hard. That hardens your heart, but that don't fuel the fact that makes you a man. All the things that we are looking at that makes a man are things that man made, put in the place of the greatest, one of the greatest things to be put on this earth, which is a melanated man. And you as a woman decide to salute that. You decide to support that. And then on top of that, you apply the pressure. Like I said, I'm a Scorpio. I'm extra mannish. I done seen too much booty in 2024, 2025. I am tired of it. I am tired of the introduction to any woman conversation online or offline. Even when you talk to them offline, they twitch to the side so you can see they got some backside. I don't care about your stinky box like that. I want to know what kind of heart you got. I want to know your favorite color. Remember them days when you wanted to know somebody's favorite color? I want to know what you like to eat. I want to know what your talent is. I want to know about you. I don't want to know nothing that somebody told you that somebody else done had. I want to know what you know about you. Where is that mindset gone? It didn't go anywhere. The ones that mindset was instilled into, we have given up. So I'm talking to your older ladies also, you wiser ladies. I don't want to just call y'all old, but you getting up in age and you're not giving nothing back to the young life. You allow your daughter to walk out the house dressed like a whole whore. There's nothing provocative or seductive about that in a way that it should be. You cool with it. Some of y'all is so jealous of how hoe is selling now that you older women want to dress like hoes too. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So many of you single women out here that choose the whole life because that's what you in. It don't matter what kind of job you got. You know what you do. Replacing the man with many men in the roles. You that one. How you so beautiful and how you so greatness and how the Most High made you in his unique like being and you can't find a man. You can't find a woman. No, you want a trick. You want a sucker. You want something that's soft. You don't want a manly man. You don't want what God put a man down here to be. You don't want that. You want a sucker. You want a wholehearted bitch in a man's body. I don't understand how you women can fall in love with a feminine man. He's more feminine than you. That's not a man. That's a can. He can get to being a man, but right now he ain't there. He's not there. But you find love for that. You find comfortability in that because of what TV shows you, what music tells you is okay. You want to be in control. So many of you women want to be a man. That's not what you take out and apply pressure on the men that's here. You get on your knees and go run to your pastor and pay all that money in tithes. Then you go ask him, can God change you because you don't want to be what the God made you? And once again, I do these shows because the young life is looking at these fucked up examples of women. And you can get mad at me if you want to. But it ain't no reason why everywhere you go online, everywhere, it ain't nothing but Playboy magazine time. It's boom boom room time. Y'all done made brothers now. Brothers, we can't even eat bananas in public. We can't even enjoy a pickle in public. Look at all the pressure that you as the women, which is so powerful as an oracle, the greatness that the Most High has given you, you use all that power to down the greatness that the Most High gave you, which is a man. Y'all done found so many other tools, so many other ways to soothe you not having a man. Make it make sense. Got my sister in the building. Make sure y'all tap in with Forever Renee. For all of y'all that work from home, y'all need to tap in with my sis. She plays the nice old school music, that nice music we used to get on. And I know it will soothe your day because I know y'all get tired of sitting at home all the time and typing away. Well, she has created a platform to where she goes live as she's typing away, but she's still in a peaceful mindset. She's peaceful. She hasn't got out of touch of what her purpose is and all these different things. And most definitely, she has a husband. You ladies are so caught up, lost in the sauce And it's so many of y'all, it drives me crazy. I was like I said, I never thought I would see a day when so many women would want to just expose all of their everything in the midst of talking about I'm trying to find a man. That's not how you try to find a brother like me, a God like me, a warrior like me. Them freckles that you got, that clothes cover up, them is for me to count. That's not for the world to count. The way you stand on your pinky toe when you got on them boy cut drawers and you cooking for me, that's only for me to see. That's not for the world to see. Your moose, knuckle, monkey, whatever, wrench, whatever y'all calling it now, that's for me, baby. That's not for the world. Have you given up on me? I ask you again, I got to pay for love. I got to pay for you to dress provocative for me. I got to pay for you to have dinner cooked for me. I got to work a certain amount of hours. I got to drive a certain kind of car. I got to wear a certain type of skinny jean just to know that I can be hugged and loved and cared for. And each and every one of us in here understand that song by New Edition, Can You Stand the Rain? Each and every one of us know the words. It had nothing to do with money. So when I need someone, will you be there in the storm? Do you not see the storm that was put over the black man, the melanated man's head? Did you not see that being the weather in the black man's life? How hard we got it. How everywhere we go, they want to pull us over. They want to lock us up. They want to hold us down. I never thought I would see the day to where my own black melanated great goddess would go ahead and co-sign with that. What made you want to sign that deal in the midst of still having the audacity to pray to the Most High to bless you? And the biggest blessing that was given to you, you have turned your back on. You backsliding against the great warrior. We need to love our kings. They do not get enough grace. Absolutely. And I will be putting that in the comments. We need to love our kings. Love your king enough that he ain't got to work 18, 19 hours a day. Love your king enough to where he ain't got to cook all the time. I'm not saying that the brothers can't cook, but you was at home. Show that love. Don't just tell him you love him. Love him enough to want him to get off the block, not keep being on the block. Love him enough to not ever have a reason to get taken to jail instead of giving them reasons to go to jail. And the reason is all for your love. If that is not powerful, if you do not feel this as a lady right now in this lobby, you need to really go have a little talk with Jesus or whoever you pray to, that you can't feel that all the links that these brothers are going to, some that you know what your man go through with his scamming ass, with his old selling that illegal product ass, going in and out of jail. Don't you see that to be a hell of an amount of love? And all that you can think is, if he go broke, I'm going to the next one. My man is only 100,000 there, so I'm not going to give him quadbillionaire love. I got to wait till I get a billionaire to give him billionaire love. Then I'll start cooking. Then I'll start be looking presentable. The man work all day and come home and you got a bonnet on your head. But the second your little ratchet ass homegirls call you, you all geared up. And then you got the balls and the audacity again. Well, let a well fucker flee. The same man you won't get sexy for, you going to ask him how you look and you about to go out and be around some vultures. Make it make sense. Do you want a man or do you want a trick? Are you raising a man or are you raising a trick? Because if it ain't no good men out here, all these single white baby mamas out here, whatever y'all want to call y'all, are you raising your son with the traits of this man that you saying you need to have? No, you not. They're spoiled. They're soft. They super duper duper beyond man emotional. Because all they do is sit up under you. They get in the fights and start calling each other the B word. That's not even how men talk. That's not how men squabble up. That's not how men square off. When you hear these young brothers speak, it sounds like two women squaring off, be this, be that. And you will sit there and listen to your son on the Xbox, the PlayStation, the computer, even outside. You'll watch your son and he got a twitch and a switch deeper than yours. And you won't never say nothing. And you will never hold yourself accountable and see yourself to be the problem. It's all, oh, his daddy wasn't here. Well, you ain't there either. You're not being a woman. See, one man, and got it in there, one man. And there's a lot of brothers that don't want to admit, brother, you are not as powerful as a woman. That is greatness. That's warrior mode. If you ever look up in the different wars we done had, if you look at the women in Switzerland, I don't know who was warring with Switzerland, but they never could attack the homes where the women and children were because the women were trained snipers. You didn't know that, did you? The women protected the home front because they were trained snipers. They women, but they brought that man mode out in them too. Only a woman can give birth to the greatness. That's greatness. That's greatness. That's greatness. Why would you want to play with that? Why would you want to play with a brother that y'all been blessed and you created this greatness, and all of a sudden, just because y'all not in the boom boom room no more, it's called child support? That's not how that system is supposed to be used. Not because you miserable and you horny and you don't have no money to buy batteries for your rolls. That's no reason for you to put a brother on child support and then turn around and ask him to buy $250 shoes. And then you have the audacity and the balls, I say it again, will let a whale fuck a flea. You will be all online talking about you make so much money off of child support and this, and you barely spend any of that on the kids. And not none of you goddesses have a problem with that. Not none of you other women have a problem with that. That don't shake you up to feel like you need to apply pressure and speak on it. There's change that needs to be had in the woman's mindset. A lot of you women don't like hearing it coming from a man. So I need you sisters to stand up and get to chastising your sisters. Because the representation of a woman, the black woman today, is foul. It's stinky. It don't make no sense at all. But don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody care. I guess you ladies don't care that your son is being raised to buy love. Because that's all he hear mama talk about is how she gonna get this and that and this and that and use them. Because they hear them conversations. And the young goddesses out here, they not in here. They don't even know what it means to be loved. They just know what it means to go shopping, to go on vacations, be turned up and full of the spirits all the time. I'm kicking it. I got this Gucci purse. I got this. I got that. Like a Patricia Nash purse ain't worth it. Have you goddesses ever been bought a Patricia Nash purse? Do you see the suede on the inside? It hit harder than a Gucci purse. And I don't understand how us as black people the black woman presses the black man to damn near get himself unalived or put in the jail system just to go buy you something that's not supporting us as a people. Y'all want to go to restaurants that don't want you there. Y'all want to wear clothing or with people that didn't make that clothing with you, and they come out and tell you that clothing ain't for you. And this is the pressure that's being applied to the young life, the young brothers and the young sisters. Thank you so much, EB11. Thank you for tapping in, brother. Thank you so much, brother. You are greatness. Thank you for waking up today. Appreciate all your support, my brother. Cookie Church, what's up with it, family? My brother done tapped up in this motherfucker. But it's time we have this conversation. We do too much pity partying. We do too much crying as black melanated people to the system. We want our 40 acres and a mule. We want our respect. We want us to this. Look at how we do one another. Look at how we do one another. Women, look at how you do these brothers. Do it make you feel good at night that your man might get unalive tonight trying to get the bag just to get some love for you? If he don't come home with a certain amount of money, he's not worth you being physical with him. Make it make sense. And your son sees these actions. Your daughter sees these actions. Where is your love at? I gotta buy it. I gotta buy care. Y'all talk about how the brothers is money, 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 money. Y'all pushed it there because there was a day and an age where it was mouthpiece got you everything. Y'all were attracted to the brother, the way he talked, the way he treated you, the way he spoiled you, just the way he looked at you. Now it's all about his bank account. Y'all got some of these women out here that say, "Oh, I just love me a gangster." So you like people that unalive other people, other us's. You like somebody that unalives other us's. And then you will turn around and cry about what the system did to us. Y'all want to blame everything on the Caucasian. Just like y'all blame, why are they going outside of us? Because I shouldn't have to pay for your hair, your nails, your eyelashes, your toenails, waxing, all this different kind of stuff just for you to treat me like I'm worthy in the midst of the Most High giving me this breath of life, which lets me know that I'm worthy. And then y'all wonder why people ain't more spiritual. Why people not understanding the God in their life, because you're not showing them nothing. You're not a great example at all. You're not. And I'll say it again because I hear God is talking now. Oh, he must be broke. That's why. Yep, I'm broke. I'm broken to the fact that you would even have that thought when a brother would have the passion to pour his heart out and tell you some truth that nobody else will tell you. You so caught up in what the world gave you, you don't even know what a real man is because your son does not represent it. It seems like the realest man out here is one of you dude women. Y'all got more testosterone pumping in you than you got estrogen. And y'all think that's cool. Y'all want to run everything. It got to be 50-50. What if that young brother gets into an accident and he hurts himself? It can't be 50-50. What if that brother only makes enough to be 30-50? He ain't worth love. If it's worth God loving me, it's way past worth you loving me. Let me tell you that, my sister. That's why so many of y'all hearts hurt so much and you so lonely and you can't find a way out of it. Because you don't want to hold yourself accountable for being caught up in what man told you to do to your own man. Hello. Hello. You so miserable you had to run to the system that told you that man can't come over there. That man can't be around his kids. I don't know how y'all states act, but when you go pay child support, that does not grant you visitation rights. So that system is broken and need to be tweaked. And it don't matter how much money I got in my bank account. It didn't matter if I had a quadrillion, if I had nothing. The truth is, you ladies have given up on your men. You ladies dog and drag your men. Y'all talk about them bad. Y'all talk about them like they not shit. Just because of finances. The finances that were never put there for us to have access. For us to have access to. It's harder. It's harder. As a black man, we got to go get shaved up, cut our dreads off, cut our hair off, dress a certain kind of way to get accepted just to go get interviewed by your boss that got on boat shoes. But y'all there praising them. Go on, get that. Go on, conform, baby. Go on, conform. Baby, I did make you breakfast. You have fun out there on the block. Make sure you got your vest on. Y'all won't even say that. You don't even love your black man enough to tell his gangster ass to make sure he don't forget his vest or his tool. You don't even love your black man enough to care enough to talk to him about the homies that's going to backdoor him, because that's part of the greatness and the power that the goddesses have. If it wasn't for the sisters and the beautiful goddesses in my life, I'd still be hanging around a whole bunch of people that wanted to backdoor me, and I probably wouldn't be here today. Y'all don't want to tap into the greatness and the power that the Most High has given you as an oracle, as a goddess, as a protector, as a womb. Being blessed with a Yanni verse. Y'all happy to run around here and talk about your poo nanny and your big old crocodile knuckle. Ooh, look at my crocodile knuckle. Look at my crocodile knuckle. You better not come in here playing today. I got my moderator in here today. Y'all be coming up in here asking these crazy questions, all you old less of a man. It always be you brothers. That's another reason I need you ladies to straighten up, because it be a whole bunch of smart dummy brothers out here, and I don't know what makes them think they can come into anybody's live house or face and be so disrespectful. Meet me. I'm the type of brother you're gonna have to meet me up on top of the mountain like Realms do, and we gonna do some iron sharpen iron type stuff. Some of you brothers got so much estrogen pumping through you that you are no manly good. That's another reason why the women need to get right. You see what I'm talking about? But y'all don't want to hear me though, because you cool with your whole life. You cool with your fans only page. You cool with your Snapchat and all these different places that got pictures of all that greatness, that there's one man that wants that all for himself. He wants that all for himself. What's up with it, Tim? Thank you for tapping in, Goddess. Thank you so much. He wants that for himself. All that uniqueness and that greatness, I need that for myself, Goddess. We can't no longer play this game of how many pictures you got out there, how many brothers you done did this with to pay bills and this and that and all that. Do you really see what's going on in your life, Goddess? I asked you that question, and I'm giving you a pass by calling you a goddess. But you know the way you live, I should be calling you something else, and you shouldn't be getting mad at me. That's just what the dictionary say. You are. You are the definition of what's in that. You see what I'm talking about? But you so comfortable with the convenience of the masses loving what you do. Loving what you do. Shaking your butt, shaking your crocodile knuckle, doing all this bullshit in front of your young life, in front of that young brother that should grow up to be a man, but he's not going to have a chance to be a man because mama's not instilling man traits. Mama's not even being a woman around this young man. She's being less than a man. 95% of you women out here are wholehearted prostitutes because somebody is paying for your love. Someone is paying for your services. Someone is paying for your time. Some of y'all is escorting and the rest of y'all is prostituting. Oh, we ain't got to worry about his ignorant ass. I got you, bro. I love brothers like this. I love brothers like that. We just go ahead and get him up out of here. Go on and get him up out of here. See, he's one of them brothers that didn't get a gift for Valentine's Day, so he in his bag, so he think he gonna come up in here and troll a god. All this little mini men stuff, and that's why we gonna have the show talking about you brothers too, because y'all do mini men stuff. You're not doing nothing that a man would do. Come up in this live, bro, and act like you got some common sense and some respect. Because if we was on the block, you already know what have been done happened. Learn what a man is. That's what I feel like needs to be done. The women need to go and study what a woman is and a woman's role and a man is and what a man's role is. And you need to get to where you need to get to be. But I do feel sorry for the women out here that gotta deal with you girly boys out here. And I'm not talking about the LGBTQ community at all. I'm talking about you so hard, you so soft. You don't know how to talk like a man. You don't move like a man. You don't dress like a man, nothing. But you think you're going to disrespect a man. And I say it with a smile. Not here, buddy. Not here, buddy. And then on the other hand, the Most High sent you to the right place so I can put you in your place. And it's time for the brothers to start putting these YNs in their place. You need to get your son out them streets. You need to get the nephews out them streets. You need to quit being so caught up in the women that need to work on themselves, that we need to get our sons. I don't care how much child support you pay. I don't care how much it's hurting you. Get your son. Get your son. It's a lot of work to be done on both sides. But today I had to come and talk to you ladies, because you are missing out on how powerful you are. You are working for the entity that's against us instead of him receiving the message. It went over his head. Absolutely. That's that estrogen. That's that estrogen. See, it's certain ways that women react to men when they talk, and certain ways that men react to women when they talk. If you look at it now, the men are reacting like women and the women react like men. And that's part of the problem. And that's why I do this. So you adults that have young life, and I'm even talking to you ones that may not be your child. That may not be your child. I remember my uncles. I remember my aunties, all that. You're not going to be an auntie to that young life because you so caught up in Hold'em and you need a Tesla and you need a 50 million wigs and you can only put on the most expensivest on your face and you still ugly. Y'all out here wearing waterproof makeup, so now a man can't even see how you look when the wind after you get wet. Y'all done got so miserable, be like, man, there's one test we cannot pass. Y'all having y'all little whole meeting. What is that test? That test is if they take us swimming. And one of the ladies stood up, the goddess, and was like, well, we got a fix for it. We're working on waterproof makeup. So you can catfish when you go to the beach too. And yeah, I'm laughing about it. It should be funny to you that you don't want a man to love you for your naturalness, your greatness that the Most High gave you. You're shaving all your hair off for everything. Yeah, I'm talking about all that too. Yeah, I want to see a woman when it's time for us to go down to the boom, boom, boom. A woman. I want to see what represents a woman and understand that this is a sign of a woman. But y'all listen to everything that the programmer is giving to you. Come on, ladies. How could a man be with you after you done spent half of your life with a rose? After you done spent half of your life with something that take batteries, something you plug into the wall or stick up against the wall. Can't no man go behind that. Y'all worried about size and this and that. And don't you know that the Yanni verse will conform? It is a muscle. It is a muscle. But when you loving somebody, you're not worried about all them things. When y'all finally make it to the boom, 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 and you are passionately in love, and you all about the romance and all that a man brings and all that a woman brings, and y'all can go out on walks on the sunset and just go get some ice cream and walk around the park. When you finally make it to the boom, boom room, that's what makes that thing long and strong, ma. That's what makes that thing sustaining, ma. Not that man's bank account. How does somebody's bank account make you get Aquafina all of a sudden? Make that make sense. And the same man that got that bank account ain't doing nothing to help and sustain or motivate the young life. Ain't doing nothing for us as a people. How can you be attracted to something that's killing us? How can you love that? How can you let your son see you in love, a Stepper Man 5000? How can you allow your daughter to see you fall in love with somebody that's selling a substance that's killing the community when the young life wonder why our place look like this, why our streets look like this? That's because a big baller man over there don't care. But I love him, no. He get my nose done. He get my nails done. He got my booty done. He got me some new tatas. And he got all this from unaliving us. How do we continuously to salute people like this? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. And I feel like it touches even deeper for me to ask you, ladies, how do you love your son, but you don't have love for men and what we are and our purpose? How do you? How can you say you love your son and you blame all of his emotional feelings, his movement, his walk, and his talk on the fact that you chose to fall in love with a system that told you to hate your man, to drag your man, apply pressure on your man to get locked up or unalived? Don't give him no love, so it make sure he gonna go do it. Make sure he go stand on that block. Make sure he keep stepping. Make sure he keep drill rapping. Because if he don't give him none of that good greatness, that good. Don't give him no good. Don't hug him. Don't kiss him. Don't cook for him. Train that fool. Make that nut understand that if he don't do this, you ain't getting nothing. I'm not cooking for you. When you come home, I'm not even going to wear a muumuu for you. I'm going to wear the ugliest thing I can wear on top of this bonnet also. And no, I didn't cook. And no, I don't want to just put my feet on you. No, you're not worth a massage. Because you're not doing what these people told me you need to do in order to receive my love. Because there's so many goddesses out here that's going to say, not me. Thank you so much, sis. They going to say, not me. That's not me. I don't do that. I take care of my man. I woo-woo this. Where your man at now? Work, hustling, grinding. 3 seconds from being a Grady baby. Probably on his way in the back of an ambulance and you just at home Snapchatting, shaking your butt, only fanning. You're not preparing that home for that man to come home and be around the greatest peace in his life, which is you. The greatest love in his life other than his young life and his mama, which is you. The only one that can receive a level of love like a man's young life and his mama is you. And look at how you do us. And I ask again, so I got to pay for love? And I'm that brother that'll go and bleed that block. I'm that brother that'll go and move that substance. I'm that brother that'll go and step and step and step. I'm that brother that'll go and get in touch with the industry. And they done did certain things to me. But it's all about that money. It don't matter. I just want your love. I will do anything for your love, goddess, ladies, and women. Look at what these men will do for your love. And you said, I don't give two plum fucks about none of that. You're not worth nothing unless you have a certain amount of money in your pocket. Man, that hurts so bad. That touches me so deep. That touches me so deep. And I don't understand why it doesn't touch each and every one of y'all the same. Why would you not want to be rocking out in the greatness that the Most High made you? Why would you not be proud and thankful and have gratitude to be blessed to be what you are, which is a goddess made in God's unique like being? You being the only side of the species that can give birth. Be able to take that excruciating pain to bring that greatness into this life. Why would you want to play with a rose, play with a this, play with a that, or have everybody and their mama in and out of it? Don't get mad at me. I'm just asking. Why do your son got to see mama and hold them? Why can't your son and your daughter see a woman? Why can't your son and your daughter see a respectable lady? Why can't your son and your daughter see what needs to be seen in order for us to get out of where we are right now? Because we're not going to get nowhere as long as the women choose to treat the man like they are. No grace, no love. When a man ain't got no money and got kids, y'all quick to call him a deadbeat. Well, guess what? Your sister, the same thing. She's a deadbeat also. It ain't no tit for tat. It's deadbeat mamas and deadbeat daddies, but it ain't all deadbeat mamas and deadbeat daddies. Stop putting everybody up under that classification. You ladies, you stop talking about it. Ain't no good men out there. Show me a good woman. Show me one. You couldn't even show me you. Y'all don't even put your face in the camera. You put your ass in the camera. You put your butt in the camera. You don't even love you enough to show me you. Show me you without all them eyelashes. Show me you without that makeup without on your face. Show me you without them wigs and you got hair. Show me you without shaving all that greatness off. Because I'm a Scorpio. Like it or not, you ain't coming around me with that old baldy, scaldy. I don't want that. I don't want that. You want me to be long and strong? It better be long and strong down there too. That's the beautiful thing. Y'all, it looked like you beat them, pulled the little drawers down, and the whole woman looked like one of them bald kittens. What they call them cats that ain't got the hairless cats. What is that? What made you want to be that? Huh? Because it wasn't God. I want y'all to start looking at what God gave you and what man put in front of you. God has given you the greatness. Man gives you all the way less of that. And just because so many other people want to do it, you don't want to be different. But you still have the audacity to get on your knees and ask the Most High to bless you. And you don't have love for the blessing he gave you, which is a man. And not just a man, but a melanated man, a God. Greatness, 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 greatness. That's what that is. But you caught up in problems that these others have. You caught up in the problems that they got that we don't have. You don't motivate us. You don't inspire us to do nothing but get locked up or unalived just to have a certain amount of money just to get a kiss from you. When the last time you tongue kissed your man, French kissed your man? Because it ain't all about guac, guac 5,000. You can keep that. I want to feel love at the end of the day. And don't get me wrong, we love guac, guac 5 million. But guess what? I love being hugged. Do you know how that make a man feel when his woman just hug him or kiss him on his head, kiss him on his cheek, kiss him while he sleep, fold up his socks for him, wash his clothes for him, all those different kind of things. That's not a man saying you my slave. That's not what that is, but that's how you see it, don't you? But you don't see that you a slave to what man gave you. You don't want to be the greatness of what God made you. Make it make some sense. Make it make some sense. And I always bring it back full circle with you. This is an example that you are showing to our young life. And you wonder why their relationships are broken. This is why. Because you gave up on the greatness that the Most High made you. You gave up on the mindset that you should have as a woman because somebody told you you make a better man than a God-made man. And I'm talking to you goddesses that's running around here in dicky pants and chucks too. You better let that woman in you breathe. Let her breathe. I don't understand how you don't like men, but you turn around and you depict a man. You dress like a man. You want to walk like a man, talk like a man, down to the point to where you will tape your woman things down just to look like a man. But men ain't shit. That should let you know right there. This is not of God. This is part of the bamboozlement that we so confused on how a woman is supposed to rock. And as a single mom, a single parent, what type of example you supposed to give your young life that you have been blessed with? If men is all that bad, you shouldn't want to have nothing to do with them. You shouldn't want to dress with them. You shouldn't want to dress like them, sleep with them, nothing. That's another receipt I got on that we're not that bad. You choosing to make it that bad in a program mindset. And I'm here to motivate and inspire you to step out that box. Stop thinking that way. Get up out this whole crap. Because it ain't just the young life, it's you older women too. Y'all want to be hoes now. Y'all want to be hoes since you ain't attracted a man. You ain't attracted a man because you ain't stepped into your goddess. You ain't stepped into your belief. You ain't stepped into your understanding of what you are. You are beautiful. You are nothing less than that. It has nothing to do with your weight. It don't matter what you think. Don't nobody like. God love it because he woke you up today. He blessed you with another day to breathe this great breath of life. And you're going to base how you feel about yourself and how you respect yourself according to what man made, not what God is. What man made battling what God is. That's the biggest battle most of us will have for the rest of our life. What man made and what God is. You are a God. You are a goddess. You are nothing less than greatness. Your love level feels like a miracle. The way you hug, the way you kiss, the way you cook. Just being in your presence alone is oh so much greatness. But you caught up in the man-made. You caught up in the man-made. You got to go hoe it out. You got to follow the fad. You got to wear clothes that the people said wasn't made for you. Your butt don't fit no way. Why would you be trying to wear that type of designer? Why would you not be supporting our melanated brothers and sisters that have designed greatness that was made for us? Why would you support a man that wears skinny jeans and he not skinny? That's how simple it is to me. And I know I'll be going deep, but I like, as I get ready to tone it down and tap off the show, I like you to bring it back to a visual. And I want to ask you, ladies, did you ever think that you would find love in a brother that wears clothing that does not complement his physique? Because I got sisters. It's certain things that sisters are attracted to. The women are attracted to the man's pecs, his shoulders, the bow-leggedness, the this and that. The clothes that men are feeling they need to wear to attract y'all nowadays, that's not complimenting to a man. Feel me now. Understand me now. Ask yourself, how did you get to a point where you will love this? And you will be cool with it to the point to where when prom show up, you got your son dressed the same way. Not like a man. Not like a man. Look at all the not like a man scenarios we got. When you go online and you see all the arguing, the first thing that comes out of your mouth, that ain't what a man would do. Ask yourself why you ask yourself them questions. But you have found love for these not like a man. On top of putting pressure on a man, where is the grace for the brothers? Where is the grace for the brothers? As we go ahead and get ready to wrap it up, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for always tapping into United We Fly Family 930 Boys, Alarm Clock of Greatness with your KC Fam who Moon Rock Focus. And for all y'all that want to play smart dummy with me, 930 has nothing to do with the time. 930, if you look it up, you can look it up on YouTube right now. 930 is an angel number that means creator. I'm going to bring y'all something great every time I go live. If it's a topic that you want to be spoken on and you want me to speak on, or you would like to speak it, the way we can do that is if you hit the link in my bio. It will take you right to my YouTube and you become a YouTube subscriber. And I'm going to bring you on to the platform because I do believe in you. I don't care if you hoeing, sliding down the pole, whatever y'all doing out there. Please believe that I love you. I don't like what you're doing, but I love you. We all should have love for all that is being blessed with life, because that is the Most High that has given us all life. We got to quit being so caught up in man-made. You ladies, you stand up and you claim your goddess mode, and that will change your way of thinking and anything like that. If you know, where do I go? Where do I start? Because I know a lot of y'all was raised to be that way because mama did it, because grandma did it. Stop applying all these pressure to the men. And not just you ladies that apply pressure for your man to be in the streets. The ones that apply that pressure, and you got that man that go to work when he's ailing, when he's hurting. Stop that. Let's understand that it's health over wealth, not wealth over health. Tell your man he needs to take a day off. Tell that man he needs to take a day off. Tell that man he needs to let that hip injury heal. Stop applying so much pressure on the man that he got to keep going and going and going and going and going until he can't go no more. And I'm going to end it up with the same question I asked. So I got to pay for love. I want to thank you all over here on YouTube. Y'all make sure y'all share the live. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe and share, double tap that screen. Bring a friend next time you tap in. Thank you, YouTube. I'm out. Peace. And to my brothers and sisters,